The hardest part is realizing you don't know what's going on in someone's house. You don't know what these kids are going through. That's one of the principles the Fellowship House was built on, to help the less fortunate, from all different races, different schools, different, economic situations. There is no individuals, and, it's great to see that there's no borders. I started, like I said, about 25 years ago working here, and I couldn't wait to, I grew up here. I spent more time here than probably at my own house. Next thing I know, I'm volunteering, and then it turned into a part-time job, almost full-time. And I was really fortunate because, I was able to give back to the Fellowship House that gave tremendously to me growing up.
The Fellowship House of Conshohocken was established to battle the issue of juvenile delinquency in the town. It provided a safe place for children to go after school and on weekends. It gave children opportunities they would not be able to have on their parents' income alone. The Fellowship House has always held a focus on helping lower-income families afford safe programs for their children. Now, the Community Center at the Fellowship House holds programs like before and after school care and summer camp. These programs allow children to develop socially by learning how to interact with children in their own age in a social setting.
Now you have more double parents working, so kids start getting here at 7 o'clock in the morning. They catch the bus for school from here. They come here after school. Over the years, we've offered there's been mentorship programs. There's been homework help, just to keep the kids on course with their academics. But they come here. It gives them a chance to really just get out of school, come here. They can run around. They can play. Make all the noise they want, and get all that frustration or everything that's been pent up from being in school all day.
There are kids that I had worked with, that I would see beforehand, would just have complete breakdowns, all the time, didn't know how to act around other people, didn't know how to act in school, were constantly getting in trouble in school, but by being involved with things outside of the home and things like that after school, gave them a sense of purpose, helped them feel better about themselves, helped them learn to interact with other people, and really just, it gave them so much self-worth, which in turn, teachers could see differences, could see them being able to interact better with other students.
At a young age, kids are so impressionable, and it starts when they're young. So we gave them that ability to come here. You can do your homework here. You can learn how to use a computer here. You might not have your friends from another neighborhood might all have computers, and you didn't have that ability, but you knew you could come here. And you could sit down at a computer and you could do your homework, you could learn.
I've seen kids who aren't involved with things, and I think unfortunately the kids who aren't involved with things have time on their hands to get into more trouble, more opportunities than to be dropping out of school because they don't feel there's a purpose for them, to be in school, and not, and to also, because like I said earlier, these low-income families and these families that had severe trauma, I think that a lot of them aren't being taught at home how to regulate their emotions and how to act. But by being involved with social activities, it really helps them learn and shows them how they can positively interact with other people. It can be such a difference. You see a change in them, because they're being told, you're doing a great job. They're seeing that they can interact with other people, and then it's showing them, oh, okay, maybe I can do this, school thing, or maybe I can achieve my goals in the future.
You get to learn and know the kids that really need to be here, and they're the ones you keep an eye on. I've seen kids. I've had many kids come back to me and say, Mr. Charles, if you weren't here when I was growing up, I don't know where I would have been. And I've heard that from so many kids, and it hasn't changed from 1975 to 2016. There's still those kids that you need to keep that eye on because it doesn't take much for them to stray. Some of these kids, you're their brightest light of the day, and it's just this feeling when they walk out of here, and after you see them after years, you're like, you really did make a difference in someone's life. And really, that's what we're all here for. It's just to make a difference in someone's life. And through this building, I've been able to do it a lot. But I hope it never loses its focus. We've changed a little bit from where it was back, in the 60s and 70s to where we are today. But there's still, that need, and we provide that. And I hope we never lose that.